like where did it happen to where you have the sound you have now? Did you have that same musical intelligence then, or something that like really had to evolve
lot of fights.
into?
Yeah, you could say that. But to answer that question, it wasn't honestly it wasn't until we kind of all went away to college and kind of did our own thing and kind of like delved into our own musical sound and our taste, because when we came back, it's like we mixed those ideas. And like Side Montero's birth. It was like this whole different, like, more evolved understanding of like, oh, this is serious. I know what I like. I mean, it might be different from you, but hey, those things can merge. And we had to like First Class was like this flamenco, jazz, hard rock plus indie, like at the end. And to me, that's really cool because, we're not trying to be like anybody else or sound like anybody else. It's mainly just about, what can we create together using our minds. And, so I'd say it wasn't until first year after, second year after college. Sophomore year, we came back.
And what year is that?
That was 2018. 2018.
Yeah.
Because we graduated 2016. I went to college for 2 years, came back, took a break, and then that's when I went over to that party with Levi and Ben, and we wrote Your Loss, First Class, and I can't remember what else. But we wrote those in the apartment at that time.
I was
and
there too.
Yeah, I think you were there. I think he was there.
Yeah,
but
so basically, that whole DIY show was like that whole, and when we got Ben was like the green atmosphere birth. And then me and Aaron went to college because we graduated in 2016, and we went to school for a year on the East Coast, both of us, and then we came back, and then after that year, we had been hanging out with. Was that party before Jots? Like the rollover? Anyways, we had come back after a year of college, and then within that year, everybody kind of took time away from the band, and kind of we found ourselves. We just kind of delved into what we like and the kind of the artists and the music and individualism that we wanted to bring to the table. And when me and him had gotten back from college, that's when I guess you could say the whole Side Montero thing was born. Because we can get into the story of the band name, and
I'd love to.
How it started. But
we ain't got nothing but time, man.
Yeah, so we'd gotten back from college our first year, and we were hanging out with our buddy Jot, who's done some of the artwork for us, and super talented artist, and one of our dearest buddies. And we were hanging out at his place one night, and it was me, Aaron's little brother, who's also named Ben, and Levi, and we were just hanging out, doing whatever. And then when we were leaving, we went to this place called The S, and we had all gone to La Cueva, and it was the spot that a lot of La Cueva kids would go to do whatever, honestly, drink, smoke, and drift. So basically the S, it's called that because there's a dirt road that's in the shape of an S, and so people will go there just to drift. And so we're like, oh, we're on the way back home, let's go drift a little. And so we go back, and we all take turns, and Levi's driving, and he whips a little too hot, and we roll the Montero that we're in, and the shock set in that we had just rolled a car that we were all in, and we were all just kind of like, what happened? and then we were on the side, and we all got out of the Montero.
We landed on our side, and that's the reason why we're called Side Montero.
That's great.
But
nobody
we
was
almost
hurt.
died. It was whatever.
Yeah, it was whatever. But no, it was sick. In the sense that you can tell the story now, but at the time it was
not
really
bad.
bad.
Not a good summer.
I was going to say, how old were you when that happened?
19, 18?
Oh, yeah, we were 18. Yeah.
No, I was 18. No, I would just turn 19.
Yeah, so I was still 18.
Because I like literally after that happened, 3 days later, I left to study abroad.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
didn't get
So
to-
he went to
Oh,
fucking
bro.
Italy.
He was like,
we
all
all
right.
got our asses beat. Yeah.
Yeah, you're old enough to figure out what you just did, but young enough not to know what the real consequences
Right.
could have been.
Yeah.
And it was his car or
Levi's
Levi's car. So
And they're 2 years younger than us, so he was like what? 16. He was like 16, and Ben was 15.
He was 17. He was 17.
Yeah. Anyways,
If it makes you feel, it makes you feel any better. My the very first car I had, I smashed it going 75 miles an hour in the back of a cop. So,
Oh no!
So yeah. Oh yeah.